Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in day 2 of the 5-star buff booster tournament with no yellows. I'm going to feature my 5 raid flags with commentary. If you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. So we're not going to have any accidental attacks with only 2 heroes today, and today's featured hero is going to be Fungusine. So Fungusine is very good in buff booster because she adds 3 buffs to everybody. She is first going to boost the health of all allies by 1250, then gives all allies the sticky service for 4 turns. The sticky service steals 1 random dispellable buff or growth effect from an attacking enemy, so that is 1 buff. And then she gives all allies plus 30% defense for 4 turns, and another buff where all allies are immune to buff dispels and reallocations for 4 turns. So the fact that she's going to give all 3 of those buffs to all 5 allies is huge. She's definitely going to make a big impact. Our first opponent we're going to go up against is a mostly glass team with also Chunky Roy. They've got Glass Artana, Glass Obakan at tank, Glass Richard, and Glass Elkinen. I'm bringing Fungusine, Peregrine, and Kolya for greens, and then a couple reds with Naeem and Costume Ignacio. Let's see how this first flag here goes. I am going to start off with the 3 greens in the middle, I think. Or you know what? I'm going to match the greens and blues in the middle. That's going to get rid of a couple more tiles than the others would, and we did get a little bit of a cascade. Very nice. And some more reds. Awesome. Now, I want to match the 3 reds against Sartana. That's going to set off a cascade of purples so that some other stuff moves up, and maybe we'll get another cascade. We did get another red, very nice, and another red, so that we're going to be able to get our 2 red specials, and that's going to set off a cascade of greens as well. Awesome. I am not sure if I want to use Ignacio because he also cleanses, which means that moth dust is going to make Fungusine and Ignacio go to sleep, which is not ideal. So let's do this first. I'm going to match these 3 blues up against Richard so that I can match some yellows next turn. And the yellows to set off the cascade of greens. And actually, I could use Ignacio right now because the moth dust is off of Fungusine, which means she won't fall asleep and she'll still get the mana from those tiles. So let's use Ignacio now. He will fall asleep, but that's okay. We just got his special. I'm not going to be matching any reds right now. And then let's use Naeem. I don't know why I brought Naeem. That was really dumb of me, actually. They have 4 glass heroes. Well, it is what it is. I am going to hold off a turn on using him, though, since they've got the glass heroes, and I'm going to use Kolya to dispel 1 buff. And I think it should get rid of the counterattack, and it did. Awesome. Okay. Now, let's attack the 3 on the right over here. Let's use Peregrine first, and then Naeem. Might be able to kill them both. Awesome. Alright. We have not been able to get Fungusine off because of that moth dust they had. Their mana was slowed down. Now we've got Fungusine. So let's use her, and then I'm going to match these 4 reds. It's going to give me Ignacio. Let's use him, I think. That's going to put Peregrine to sleep. Actually, Peregrine can't be put to sleep because of the Woodland Fawn passive, or he has a 75% chance to resist, and he did. Awesome. Now, let's hit this red dragon. Nice cascade. And this should definitely end it with all those buffs that I have. Let's use Ignacio first, and then let's use Peregrine. I'm curious to see what the damage is now with all those buffs. About 1,600. Very nice. And let's end this battle with Naeem. All right, we are 1 for 1 to start. Next up, we have a Song Jiang tank team. So I am going to want to bring in another cleanser if I can, and I've already got Ignacio, so we can keep him. And then the Mega Minion from Kolya actually safely cleanses at the end of each turn. So I will keep Kolya in, and then I think I'll take out Naeem. Might go 4-1 and bring 4 greens in. I could bring in Spartoy, although I've only got 2 Paladin troops. I wouldn't be able to get him a matching troop. I could bring in Starlass. I do really like using Starlass. I've also got Grendel, only single Emma broken. Let's bring in Starlass. All right, nice amount of greens here to start, and if I match these 4 purples, or rather 3 purples, that's going to set off that cascade of 4 greens on the left. Actually, we got a diamond and got 5 greens and killed off, I think that was Pepper Blue right off the bat. That was pretty awesome. Now, I want to match these purples to set off the cascade of greens on the right, and the reds as well. And then let's use Peregrine on the 3 in the middle. And then let's hit that red dragon. That's going to give me Kolya and Fungustine special. Let's use Fungustine first, obviously, so that I can get the 3 buffs on everybody. Now let's use Kolya. Nice amount of damage. And now, if I hit that green diamond, it's going to give me all of my green specials again. Bramble's dead now. Let's use Ignacio to heal, I think. Yeah, I don't have the Moth Dust on anybody. Now, let's kill off Mordowich, or rather use Kolya first. And then Peregrine, and then Starlass on Hathor. And that might do it. And it did. Awesome. We are 2 for 2. Next up, we are going to be going up against a Dueler tank team. Alright, so I'm going to want to bring a Dispeller for this match. I'm going to keep in Kolya. He dispels 1 buff, but I'm going to bring in Blossom. Blossom dispels buffs from everybody. So we're definitely going to want to bring her in. And we'll go into battle with this, maybe? Or do I want to bring in another red for Starlass? Actually, yeah, let's bring in back in Naeem. All right. And here we go. Lots of greens. I'm getting some good boards today. I am certainly not going to complain about that. I'm going to start off with the 3 reds on the right up against Medea. Now let's match the 3 reds up against Dueler, I think. Yeah, that's going to set up a green diamond, actually. Don't set her off. All right, now I think I want to hit that green diamond so I get my green specials. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's use Fungustine first, and then Kolya. And then Peregrine on the 3 in the middle. Or maybe the 3 on the left. Yeah, let's do the 3 on the left. Would really love to get another red tile in here somewhere. Let's match the 3 blues up against Dueler to set off that little cascade of purples. Give me a red somewhere. Come on. Alright. Song Jiang's going to go off. I don't have the counterattack, which I was really hoping for. Let's hit the purple diamond, I think, maybe. Yeah. Let's do some tile dumping. Nice cascade of greens, and Duelfler is dead. Wow. So is Sung Jiang and Medea. All of those buffs that I have on everybody made it so that the tile damage was insane. This should kill everybody, I think. That was a lucky cascade, and I will certainly take that. We are 3 for 3 now. Next up, we have a Hreidmar tank team, and I think I want to maybe keep in the same team here, actually. They've got 2 Toxicandras. Toxicandra recovers health, and then cleanses status ailments from all allies, and all allies receive a moderate amount of mana over 3 turns. Interesting. And yeah, let's keep the same team here. Another decent board. Wow, okay. I am going to start off with the reds and yellows in the middle. Nice. Cascade, we've got this green diamond we can match now, which I'm definitely going to take advantage of. Now, let's hit this green diamond, because this might actually kill Hreidmar. Or close to it, and it did. Perfect. If this was not Buff Booster and me having the Ether powers, then I do not think that I would have been able to kill her, but... or kill him, rather. But I will take it. Let's use Fungustine first for the buffs, and then let's use Kolya. And I'm going to use Peregrine on the 2 on the right. Let's use a couple red tiles. Let's match the 3 on the right against Toxicandra. See what kind of damage that does, and she is dead. Perfect. Now, I want to stay away from Medea if I can. Let's match the 3 reds on the top left. So I also don't want to give Toxicandra too much mana. Let's use Blossom to heal, and they don't really have any buffs to dispel, but that's okay. And then let's use Name. Actually, let's use Name on the right. Let's kill off Medea, because once I can kill her, I can ghost tiles freely on the right-hand side, and she's going to revive, of course. Great. Let's match this blue diamond. I did not want to set off Toxicandra, because now she's going to heal Medea. Well, probably should have made a safer move with tiles, but we can match these 3 blues on the right and see if we can get lucky with the red to kill off Medea again. We did not. We did get a green. Die from the counterattack, and she did. Cool. All right, let's go see green tiles. Neem has the Shifting Miles attack, but he's got no mana, so we should be fine. Now, let's hit this yellow dragon, setting off that blue diamond to do some tile dumping here. Alright, Neem's Shifting Miles attack is gone. Toxicandra's about to go off again. Let's match these 3 yellows on the left. May as well match tiles over there since she's going to go off anyway. We've got a green diamond we're about to get. Alright, let's use Blossom first to dispel, and then Naeem. Then I'm going to match this green diamond. And we should be able to maybe kill off them. I'm going to match these 4 reds and see if that'll do it for Gongoth, and he's dead. Perfect. We are 4 for 4 today. Last battle, we are going to go up against another Hreidmar tank team, and I'm going to keep the same team, especially where they've got a couple hard hitters with those new War of Three Kingdom family members. They do have the Reviver all the way on the right, so we do need to take care of her. I probably should have brought in Fergus because of Fergus's guard rally getting rid of growth effects, but I forgot. set up my team a little too quick. Let's match these yellows and greens on the right first. We've got a red diamond we can match now. Nice cascade of greens. And let's hit that red diamond to give me my red specials. Do not set off Chitraganda, please. Let's use name right now. I'm going to hold off on using Blossom until the taunt happens for the Q so I can dispel that. Now, Chitraganda is going off. Let's match these 3 purple so I can match 4 greens next turn. And Blue Q is dead from the counterattack and then revived. Cool. Alright, let's use Blossom right now. Dispel and heal. Let's match these 4 greens. Vidmar is dead from the counterattack. Let's use Blossom now to heal. And then I'm going to use Kolya first. See what kind of damage that does to everybody. Although I'm probably just going to hit Chitraganda again, even though there's only one over there, because I want to kill her again before she goes off again. Let's hit this green dragon right now. It's going to set off a cascade and maybe set off Song Jiang. Not quite cool. Now, I want to match these 3 greens on the top left. I want to stay away from Chitraganda. And if Song Jiang goes off, that's okay because I've got counterattack, so he's probably going to die anyway from that. Or we could get a cascade and kill him, even better. All right, let's use Fungustine first and see if Kolya is enough to kill Chitraganda. Not quite. Let's just kill her. And she's a fighter class and is going to revive. Cool. I do not want to hit the yellow diamond or match any tiles on the left because that is going to set off Dueler Filler, which I do not want. Let's tile dump on the right, though. Alright, let's see if we can kill Chitraganda. Just 1 tile needed. Does not matter the color. Let's tile dump with the yellow diamond since Dueler Filler is going to go off anyway. Please do not revive again. Great. Alright, let's match these 4 reds, see if we can kill Dueler Filler. She died from the Mega Minion hit. Still not enough to kill Chitraganda. Let's see if these 3 greens are enough. And she's dead. Did not revive for a 4th time. Cool. All right, so we finished 5 for 5 today. That puts us 9-1 on the week, with the only loss being that one battle that I attacked with only 2 Diachans yesterday. As far as Fungustine's impact today in Buff Booster, honestly, the tile damage was insane because of those 3 buffs that she kept on giving everybody. The overheal of 1250 is extremely good, and she steals buffs with the sticky surface. She is a buff booster monster, honestly. Today went very smooth. As far as our defense, not so good. We have literally lost everything. Apparently my double Diachan defense is not doing well with Hogni, Naeem, and Ceres. I probably should have put Fungustine on defense, honestly, now that I think about it, but it is what it is. Let me know how your Buff Booster 5-star raid tournament is going, and that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful, and if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you're subbed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.